There's a strange whisper that runs through history, a rhythm of wealth and collapse. Before every empire falls, gold rises. Before the Roman legions lost their empire, gold prices surged. Before Britain's power faded, gold doubled. And now, as America faces a storm of debt, division, and digital money, the same pattern is whispering again. Is it coincidence or prophecy? Gold isn't just a metal, it's memory. Civilizations have come and gone, but gold remains untouched by time. Empires debased their currencies, kings fell, paper burned, yet gold still gleamed. It's as if history carved it as a warning that when human greed outpaces restraint, only gold stands pure. It's not just wealth, it's trust crystallized. 2,000 years ago, the Roman Empire faced a problem we'd recognize today: debt. To pay for wars and luxury, emperors began mixing base metals into their coins. Gold and silver coins turned dull and light. Prices soared. Citizens hoarded real gold, refusing to trade it. By the time Diocletian issued his infamous price edict, the empire's money had lost its soul. When people lose faith in governments, they turn to gold. Rome's citizens buried it in pots, under olive trees in temple ruins, desperate to protect what value remained. Sound familiar? From Weimar Germany to Argentina, the instinct repeats. When paper burns, gold glows brighter. Empires fall, but gold never defaults. Every empire that collapses gives birth to another, and gold passes the torch. When Rome fell, Byzantium inherited its wealth. When Spain's empire faded, Britain's began. Each time, gold shifted east to west to east, following power. It was never loyal, only patient. It watched kings rise and crumble like sandcastles in a golden tide. In the 1800s, Britain ruled the waves, and the world's money. The pound sterling, backed by gold, became the symbol of trust. But as the empire grew fat on colonies and credit, cracks formed. Wars drained the treasury, debts piled up. By 1931, the Bank of England abandoned gold. Within 2 decades, the British Empire was gone. After Britain's decline, a new empire rose, the United States. Backed by industrial might and gold reserves, the dollar became the world's heartbeat. Fort Knox overflowed. The world traded in green paper, but believed in American gold. It wasn't just currency, it was confidence. And like Rome and London before, America looked invincible. Then, in 1971, everything changed. President Richard Nixon announced that the US dollar would no longer be backed by gold. It was meant to be temporary, but it never ended. The gold window closed, and the paper age began. Inflation roared. Gold shot from $35 to over $800 within a decade. Once again, the pattern repeated. Gold doubled as trust fractured. After gold, America found a new anchor: oil. Through secret deals with Saudi Arabia, the dollar became tied to black gold instead of yellow. Every nation now needed dollars to buy oil, keeping demand and US power alive. But it came with a price: endless wars, debt, and dependence. Still, the empire thrived for a time. Then came the 2000s, the era of easy money. Low interest rates, credit booms, and endless printing. Trillions appeared with a keystroke, and the world applauded. But history whispers, when money grows faster than production, collapse follows. Gold began to rise again, quietly, patiently, as if sensing the storm. When the financial crisis struck in 2008, fear returned. Banks fell. Confidence cracked. Investors rushed back to gold. Its price doubled again. Every empire's twilight begins with disbelief. People say, it can't happen here. But history has no favourites, only lessons. Today, money isn't metal or even paper. It's pixels on a screen, conjured by algorithms and central banks. We trade numbers, not value. But deep down, people still crave something real. That's why gold, and now digital gold, Bitcoin, captures imagination. Both are symbols of rebellion against inflation, against control, against time itself. America now stands where Rome once stood, powerful, divided, indebted. National debt exceeds GDP, the dollar weakens and faith in paper thins. Each trillion printed erodes the promise behind it. Gold watches, silent, waiting. History says it will double again, and that every empire believes it's different until it's not. We often think collapse is sudden, a crash, a war, a panic. But empires die slowly from within. greed, excess, debt. Gold doesn't cause it. It measures it. It reflects the erosion of trust, the loss of restraint, the cycle of human ambition repeating again and again. Every rise leaves a shadow, every coin a story. As the West wrestles with debt, the East hoards gold. China, India, and Russia are buying quietly, shifting the balance of wealth. History's tide is turning once more. Just as gold left Rome for Byzantium and Britain for America, it now drifts eastward, waiting for the next empire to rise. Money only works because we believe in it. But belief is fragile. The moment trust breaks, the illusion shatters. Gold doesn't ask for faith, it simply is. Its value isn't decreed, it's discovered, in the soil, in the sweat, in the silence of time. When panic begins, people don't run for dollars, they run for safety. In every collapse, gold becomes emotion, not investment. Fear, hope, survival. It's the heartbeat of uncertainty. You can't print it, you can't fake it. That's why, before every empire falls, its citizens rediscover gold. Too late. History isn't repeating, it's rhyming. Rome, Britain, America. 3 verses of the same poem. The warning is ancient yet clear. When nations forget the discipline of value, gold reminds them. It's the mirror of honesty in an age of illusions. Today, as the Federal Reserve prints at record speed, as wars and politics shake markets, the pattern re-emerges. Gold has begun to climb again, quietly, defiantly. Is it the beginning of another doubling, or the echo of the final warning that the age of paper is ending? Perhaps gold isn't predicting collapse. Maybe it's revealing truth. Empires don't die because of money, they die because of choices. Gold simply shows us the moment we stopped believing in ourselves. So maybe, before history repeats, we can still rewrite it. Because the real treasure isn't gold, it's wisdom. Every empire thinks it will last forever. Every generation believes it's different. But the whispers of history, written in gold, never lie. They remind us that wealth isn't eternal, it's borrowed, and that one day every coin returns to the earth that birthed it. If history's rhythm is right, gold will rise again, not just in price but in meaning, because in the end, gold doesn't predict the fall of empires, it records them. Like sunlight frozen in time,